Morning, everybody. It's 8:35 on Monday, the 4th of November, and I think we finally have the Screencastify straightened out. And so this is your pre-opening comment, and it is video number 2271. We have both Asia and Europe up slightly. There were a whole bunch of economic numbers that came out today, primarily in Germany, and while they were slight improvements and slightly above expectations, they are still showing contractions. There are all those numbers that are contracting under 50. The PMI, I believe, was, let's just take a quick look here. Manufacturing PMI in the Eurozone was 46. Expectation was 45.9, so still contracting. Germany's October PMI 43, expected 42.6. France's October manufacturing PMI 44.5. Their last was 44.6. So you get the general picture. They're still showing contraction, just at a slower pace, which is, not great news. We have a couple of changes to the Dow. Nvda going in, replacing Intel. Sherwin-Williams replacing Dow, DOW. So that will both of those will be as of this Friday, the 8th. We have Comcast working with Morgan Stanley. This kind of was in the news at the end of the week last week, as possibly splitting off the network cable business. And we'll see how that goes. I guess they feel they'll get better value with purer plays. Roblox upgraded to overweight from equal weight at Morgan Stanley now that it's gone from 20 to 53. It's 53.08, up $1.64, and B of A upgrading Peloton, $7.67, up 42 cents or 5.8%. We have stocks are slightly higher. This is a very big week. We have the FOMC. We have the press conference. I'm going to be kind of interested in seeing what it is that they're going to do relative to the numbers that came out at the end of last week, the employment number in particular. You have the politicians telling everybody how great everything is, and yet the market doesn't really react. The chart on the screen is the oil, again, bouncing off this same area that it has been bouncing off for the past several years. This area around 67 and a half. We're not making much headway this morning. This is the weekly. On the daily, let's take a quick look there. You can see it a little bit better close by. The biggest problem here is that on the weekly we had the MACD about to cross over. Let me go back to that for a quick second here. We had it about to cross over to the upside, it looked like, and then it was rejected and came back down. So it's running parallel. It's not very exciting. But again, here's the low down here at 64.16, a higher low here at 65.99, and last week's higher low, even though it was down almost $4 on Monday, 66.72. So we are seeing some action here that is somewhat favorable. Another one that I've been watching pretty closely that I'm a little bit concerned about is the gold. I've been bullish on the gold. I'm still bullish on the gold. It's been in this channel now for quite some time, since it broke out from the 2300 level. and it's been kind of riding this purple line, which is the 5-week moving average. And so, I think that we could actually pull back to that. Um, the bottom of that channel is around the 2600 area. I think in last night's note, I was talking about the possibility of seeing a pullback to the 2650 area, which would be in here where we broke out and then had 3 weeks of basically unchanged before we started up again from this 2675 up to 2800. So, I think this would be a healthy pullback back down into this area. Um, but I think it might be, election related also. The copper, which we're long, looks to me to be bottoming again. We have been down here. It's been very quiet for the last month since we came back down from the 480. We did have the positive crossover 4 weeks ago, and then we just seemed to stop. On the daily, though, you can see that it's been a really nice consolidation, also with higher lows. We need to get back above, we need to close above this 449 and change, but really any close, let's give you a little closer look, any close above 440 would be impressive, and that's exactly where we are right now. So, and on the daily, we had the crossover on Friday, which was a slightly higher day. I'm still very concerned about inflation. I'm going on a little long here only because it's been such a while since I've had this available to me. Hopefully that's changed, but interest rates seem to be moving higher. In my comment over the weekend on the dollar, I think that the dollar is in trouble. Not in the normal way, but for the overall economy, and on a longer term basis, higher interest rates tend to support the dollar. And when you have the size deficits that we have, historically, we've gone to using cheaper dollars to pay off debt. Right now, we have more expensive dollars. And if rates continue higher and the historic relationship holds, that will be a problem. So, election day tomorrow, really a toss-up. Thursday, all of the normal stuff, productivity, unit labor costs, and of course the announcement of the FOMC and the press conference. So it's going to be a busy week. Hope everyone had a good weekend, and hopefully I'll be back either later or tomorrow morning.